Welcome to Power Sets. This should be pretty short and pretty straightforward, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to introduce a new kind of a set, a power set. And let's just start with the definition. So the power set of some set. So it's a set of sets. Let's say we have some kind of set, we can talk about its power set. So if S is a set, we say that P of S, with again like that bold P right there, P of S is the power set. And what that means is it's the set of all possible subsets. All right, so that sounds a little weird, but let's just unpack that a little bit with an example. So let's say let S be the set of read, write, and delete permissions. Okay, then the power set. Wait, I think I'm jumping ahead of myself. Well, this is part A. The power set is the set of all possible subsets. So it's the set of all possible permission combinations, if you will, right? So any user, right, will have some combination of read, write, and delete permissions, maybe all, maybe none of them, right? So, right, it's the set of all possible subsets. The user could have no permissions, could not even have read permissions, right? Or what's another subset? Well, it could have only reading permissions, could have only writing permissions, it could only have deleting permissions, would be possible. It wouldn't make sense, but it's possible, right? Or maybe it's read and write. Or maybe it's read and delete, and you get the idea, right? That all the way up to they could have read, write, and delete. So actually, I think I wrote a ... but I think I only skipped one element. All right, and remember this is a set of sets. All right, let's just fix this, right? It could have read and delete. It could have write and delete. Or it could have all three, okay? So that's what a power set is. It's all the combinations of it's the set of all possible subsets. So this is a very common application of power sets is, what are all the combinations of these things? All right, letter B, switched color on accident. Letter B is, what does this represent? We already talked about that, so I'm not going to write it down. But again, it's just all the possible combinations of user permissions for this website or whatever. All right, so let's do actual letter B. And actual letter B is what is the size of this power set? Well, we can just count how many elements are in there. Now remember, this is a set of subsets. So its elements are sets. We count the sets. We don't count each individual thing. So 1, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6, 7, 8. All right, there are 8 elements of this set. Again, we're not counting each individual letter. We're counting how many elements the power set has. And the power set, of course, has sets as its elements. Okay. All right, so that's our answer here. And in general, just as a little note to finish off this section, I feel like my app is being a little buggy today, so I apologize for that. It's been behaving normally after being buggy. I don't know what's going on. In general, the size of any power set is 2 raised to the size of the set's power. Right? So what that means, right, if the size of, some set A is 5, if A has 5 elements, the size of the power set of A will be 2 to the 5th, 32. Okay? And that's a fun little fact from combinatorics. And we're going to have a chapter on combinatorics later on in this class. So if you're curious where that comes from, get excited because we are going to talk about it later. That's pretty much it for power sets. There's some other things that we can do with them, but let's just stop for now with this little introduction. And We'll connect those concepts later. Have a good one.